My house shall be a house of prayer. In today's gospel, we are seeing Jesus himself is cleaning the church. Usually people used to clean the church. But here, Jesus himself is cleaning the church, the temple. We know the situation. Jerusalem temple, there was a lot of businesses going on inside the temple. The priests and their relatives, they were selling the offered things, the pigeons, and those which people usually bring for offering, and money exchange. So they are all going on inside the temple. And Jesus found that the temple has become a den of thieves. It has been misused by the people, by the authorities. And Jesus became angry and he started cleaning the temple, riding away all the people, those who are selling things inside. In today's gospel, the temple represents the church. The church, we know, our universal church, it is temple of God, where Jesus is residing in the church. The church we have here right now, our parish church, is a temple of God. And there is one more temple where God resides. That is our heart. Our heart also is a temple of God. But many occasions we profane the sanctity of the temple. The church is supposed to be the place of worship. People used to come and gather to worship God, to worship Jesus. And they receive blessings. They get healed. So it's a place where God is residing, and we come to meet God and interact with God and receive his blessing and go back. That is the purpose of our church. Our body is also a temple where God is residing. When we received baptism, the Holy Spirit started dwelling in our body. And St. Paul also tells us our body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. Jesus is also residing in our body when we receive the Eucharist. Jesus is coming into our heart and he starts residing in our body. But as human beings, we many times profane the holiness of our temple. When we commit sin, when we disobey the commandments, when we are not loving our God and our neighbors, our body becomes profane. The holiness is lost. Once the holiness is lost, then God stops dwelling in the temple. And this happens sometimes in our life too. That is why we have seen a lot of people, they receive baptism and they discontinue going to the church and they stop praying and they become against the church, against the people, those who are going to the church. That is because the temple is profane, and when God leaves the temple automatically the evil spirit start dwelling in the temple, come inside and dwelling. So my dear brothers and sisters, let us keep up the holiness of the temple, holiness of our church, the Universal Catholic Church, holiness of our parish church, holiness of our body, and holiness of our brothers and sisters' body. The same Jesus is coming into your body, and he is dwelling in your body. So when I look my brothers and sisters, my neighbors, I must see that your body is the temple of God. And I must respect you because God is dwelling in you. If you, all of us keep this rule in our life, the whole world becomes a peaceful world. If each and everyone respect each other, thinking that God is there and God is here, the life has become beautiful. So my dear brothers and sisters, let us try to keep the holiness of our body and the church and respect God. Let us always be obedient to God and obedient to the people. God bless you all.